Glengoyne, 21-year-old. Hello and welcome to Whisky Wins with me, Stuart. Today we're going to be reviewing the Glengoyne 21-year-old, bottled at 43%, so I'm assuming chill filtration. It doesn't state on the bottle, neither the box. It does say, however, natural colour, which is nice to see. It just says natural colour from time and sherry casks alone. But I can't see anything regarding non-chill filtration, and to be honest, I'm not that clued up on or read up on Glengoyne as a distillery, so I'm not sure if they, as a blanket statement, just don't chill filter anything, or if they chill filter from time to time. But 43% to me would say it's probably been chill filtered. Finished in sherry or matured in sherry, which is a kind of statement of Glengoyne, predominantly sherry, or I think exclusively sherry, they age in. And unfortunately for me, I've started moving away from sherry a little. However, I was watching a Still Game episode the other day and they visited Glengoyne Distillery, so it got me thinking I want to do a Glengoyne review. I picked this up off the auction for about £80 if I remember correctly, and I think you can buy it online. I've seen it on Amazon going deals down to £80, £90, and I think the highest I've seen it's £130, but regularly I think it's £110. So you can get it for £110, and that's all I've really got to say on it. I've not got the box because I didn't think the box added much to it. I've just got the bottle, and as you can see I've had quite a lot out of it. So we'll get down to the palate, tasting and the finish. Palate, tasting and finish? No, nose, palate and finish. So on the nose, it's a very meaty, dense, quite thick nose. It's sherried. There's a fruit loaf. I'm not sure how universal Sorin is, how far it gets, but there's a fruit cake or a malt fruit cake or fruit loaf in the UK called Sorin. This is reminiscent of that. Quite sticky to touch, quite dense, quite thick. There's raisins and rum, and I feel like this is just every sherry almost, and this is why I'm straying away from sherry nowadays, is because I just seem to get these same notes, same raisins, rum, sticky toffee, fruitcake, Christmas cake. It just seems to be all the same over and over. The only difference is obviously the distillery characteristics, and some are better than others. There's cinnamon there, a light dusting of cinnamon, and hot cross buns. It's a nice nose. I think my kind of, how would you say, what's the word? Why do I always forget words on camera? My abrasion? No, I can't think of the word. But anyway, me not wanting to go near sherry, that's how I'll say it, is probably tainting this in a bad light. But the nose is good. I cannot think of the word for the life of me. My aversion, there we go, pretty sure it's aversion. My aversion to sherry recently is probably tainting this in a bad light. But the nose is nice. What you'd expect from a sherry really. However, it just seems, and this might be me going off the back that it's chill filtered. If it is, I might be proved wrong, but it just seems like it's watery. It seems lacking. There's something missing. A little bit of wood on the nose as well. A nice enough nose. For the palate, much wood on this. It's bitter. I don't know how to describe. It's just very, I think the wood or the oak, whatever, is overpowering there's not much else going on for me. My palate might not be as refined than others or whatever, but it's just very woody. It's very okay. I'm not sure if I've got a bad batch or what it is, because I've heard people rave about this. It's just okay. Wood or sherry, the sherry, whatever, it's just very drying. If I had to say anything, there's probably dried sultanas, dehydrated dates, things like that. But right, it's alcohol's present as well. It's just there, it's just the wood is so dominant. Dry, possibly, once all that harshness, or not harshness, but once all that dominant wood and sherry flavour kind of dissipates, there is a sweet caramel, but that's so little and so insignificant compared to the wood. The wood's like this, the caramel's like that. It's just too much wood. The finish, to be fair, the finish is medium. It's nutty. You're getting like peanut skins. So once again, a little bitter. There is some bitter sherry again. Possibly something like damp wood. Not for me, unfortunately. This is a whiskey bin. I got sent a sample of the Glengoyne, oh, what was it? Was it this 25? Yeah, I think I got sent the Glengoyne 25 by Alan, with a whiskey friend. Check him out on YouTube. And I didn't really enjoy that as much either. I've had the teapot dram from Glengoyne, splendid. It's always a winner, year after year really. It's nice. I've tried a few variations, and I think I've had some younger Glengoyne, and the younger Glengoyne seems to be better. This is just, I don't know if I've had a bad batch, but my girlfriend's dad and I opened this with him, and we assumed that it was just because the neck pour, maybe it hadn't opened up enough, but that I've tried it time and time again, and even her dad has had it, and he agrees with me. It's just not that, it's not really up to the price. I mean, I got it for £80. That's cheap for a 21-year-old, especially a distillery release, but I wouldn't buy it again, and I wouldn't recommend buying it. There will be people who disagree with me, obviously. I might have just got a bad batch, a bad bottle, but yeah, this is just, I don't know how to describe it. It's just not that, it's not that nice. That's it, simple. I'll drink it, I will persevere, and hopefully by the time I get to the bottom of the label, it will be a little bit better, or at some point it'll get better. I'm hoping and hoping, but for me, £80, not well spent on this one, and I'm so sorry, but it's just not that nice. So if you enjoy it, please do give me some crap in the comments. Thanks for watching. I've been Stuart, this has been Whisky Wims. I'll see you later.